Hello students, today's topic is mathematical logic, topic number 3, logical equivalence. Two statement patterns S1 and S2 are said to be logically equivalent or equal if they have identical truth tables, and it is written as S1 is equal to S2. Example, suppose these are the two statement patterns and we have to prove that these are equivalent or not. So to find the equivalence of statement pattern, there is no need to make a separate truth table. You can write it as, first write the value of PQ, then find negation P, negation Q, P conjunction Q, then negation of P conjunction Q, and second statement pattern negation P disjunction negation Q. So from the truth table, we observe that all the entries in the column number 6 and 7 are identical. Means there are same values, false, false, true, true. Therefore, we say that these two statement patterns are equivalent. A statement pattern which has all the entries in the last column of its truth table as true is called tautology. A statement pattern which has all the entries in the last column of its truth table as false is called contradiction. A statement pattern which is neither always true nor false is called contingency. Now here we can see that in this last column there are combination of false and true. So this is the type of contingency. Next example, prove that the statement patterns are equivalent. Now these are two statement patterns. We have to prove that these are equivalent. So again write the value of P, Q and R as it is. Then first bracket solve Q conjunction R. We know the condition of conjunction. Then find P disjunction Q conjunction R. Then find P conjunction Q, P disjunction R and their conjunction. Column number 8. So again we can see that from column number 5 and 8 all the values are identical, means 5 times true and 3 times F. So we say that these two statement patterns are equivalent and it is written as, it is used as this symbol 3 lines. Next example, examine the type of statement pattern. Suppose this is the statement pattern given. Again write the value of PQ. First find the bracket value P conjunction Q, then their negation and last whole statement pattern. Now here we observe that in the column number 5 all the values are true, true, true. So it is example of tautology. In the same way, if there are all the values are false, 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 then it is contradiction, and if there is a combination of true and false, then it is contingency. Next topic is duality. Two compound statements S1 and S2 are said to dual of each other if one can be obtained from the other by replacing conjunction by disjunction and disjunction by conjunction and T by C and C by T. Here T means tautology and C means contradiction. Example, write the dual of the following. First example is P disjunction negation of Q disjunction C. So to find the dual of this statement pattern, only replace the sign conjunction by disjunction and again conjunction by disjunction and C by T. Negation is remains as it is. There is no change in the symbol of negation. Again second example, P disjunction C conjunction T disjunction negation of Q. Again replace the symbol disjunction by conjunction C by T, T by C and disjunction by conjunction. Next topic is converse, inverse and contrapositive. This topic is only applicable for the logical connective implication. Means if P implies Q is a conditional statement, then Q implies P is called its converse. Negation of P implies negation of Q is called its inverse. Negation of Q implies negation of P is called its contrapositive. For example, if the example is if a man is rich, then he is happy. Then write the two simple statements P and Q as it is. A man is rich, he is happy. Therefore, its symbolic form is P implies Q. The converse is Q implies P, and in verbal form it is written as if a man is happy, then he is rich. Inverse is negation of P implies negation of Q. So P statement is a man is rich. So their negation is if a man is not rich, then he is not happy. Contrapositive is negation of Q implies negation of P. That is, if a man is not happy, then he is not rich. Now, next topic is rules of negation. This is the symbol used for all, and its negation is there exist. Or if there exist, negation is for all. First logical connective is and. So, negation of first compound statement P and Q is equal to, it is written as negation of P disjunction negation of Q. Second logical connective is disjunction. So negation of P disjunction Q is equal to negation of P conjunction negation of Q. Third one is negation of negation P is equal to P. Fourth logical connective is implication. So therefore negation of P implies Q is equal to P conjunction negation of Q. Next, biconditional. Negation of P biconditional Q, biconditional, or it is called as double implies, is equal to P conjunction negation Q disjunction Q conjunction negation P. These are some examples of negation. First example is P implies R conjunction Q. We have to write the negation of this whole statement patterns. So negation of into bracket P implies R negation a conjunction of Q. So consider this whole term as P and this term as Q. Now there is symbol of conjunction. So use the property of negation of conjunction. So it is equal to negation of into bracket P implies R disjunction negation of Q. Now here is the symbol of implication. So use the negation of implication property. So it is equal to P conjunction negation of Q disjunction negation of Q. Next example, negation of P disjunction Q implies R. Again in this statement, write the negation of whole compound statement. Consider this term as P and this term as Q. Now implies the negation of implication. So it is equal to negation of P disjunction Q and negation of R. Again here the symbol of disjunction. Now use the property of negation of disjunction. So it is equal to negation of P disjunction negation of Q conjunction negation of R. Thank you.